did try to go live prior and it was unlisted and nobody knew about it. It's live now, so we'll see if anybody shows up. So, by the way, Dr. Pepper, 23 essential flavors, not a sponsor. Let's make sure this is. I don't want top messages. I want to know what everybody's saying. Nightmare, what's up, man? Welcome. I'll catch everybody up once everybody gets in. But Nightmare, is the music too loud or am I talking okay? Can you hear me even if I like talk down at like this level? Is that good? I have a cat next to me. I don't know if he'll jump in my lap or not, so. Let's see, Sativa, what's up? Just got my dinner cooked and feeding my kids. Nice. Yeah, actually, we got pizza tonight. It's a fucking good night, so. Levels are good. Thank you, Tom. Appreciate it. Mr. Baked Pie, hello. Cool. It's weird. It's like because Eric uses this music whenever he's live on Coffee Time and stuff, so it's interesting to have like a different vibe, you know, or like a different visual and everything. So I'm gonna let more people come in here. That way, I don't gotta say the same thing like 20 times, even though I probably will. But no, just we got tech problems tonight. Just is what it is. So I'm just gonna sit back with my nice hard Dr. Pepper. No, just Dr. Pepper. I could make this hard though. I could, but I won't do that. St. Patty's Day was yesterday, so. Let's see. So Nightmare's making some dinner and getting things going with the kiddos. Let's see. What's everybody else up to tonight? You guys doing anything fun besides checking in on the old Cavecast? There we go. Oh, that feels a little better. I got, some room to chill out. Fun fact, this song was actually made by me and my buddy TJ. We love doing studio days. We'll get together on Sundays, or whenever Sundays that we can, and we just get barbecued and just make music. So this was one of the things that we made. So let's see, currently wandering around my property, enjoying the decent weather. Ooh, man, I'm dying for some really good weather to have like a walk and stuff. I want to take Crystal over to one of the local parks that has a really good trail. So, because it's actually a really good spot to do like photography and different things, but it is a lot of fun. So, get active, get moving, that type of thing. As I drink a soda, so, or as we call it in the great state of Ohio, which the state's name looks like a tractor. We don't have a lot going for us. We are the most profane and have the most haunted houses, but we also call soda pop because that's what it does when you open it and when it pops. So 33 people in here. Holy shit, 40 people. Guys, if you're in here, sound off. Let me know you're here. Appreciate you guys being here. Okay, so there's about 40 people in here. I think that we're good to go. I'll tell you guys what's going on. Something's going on with the laptop tonight. Don't know what it is. I can play music. I can use like a web browser, Microsoft Word and stuff, which I'm thankful for because I'm writing stories and different stuff, but there's something up with my GPU tonight. It's just not working. I don't know what the deal is. So I ended up telling Eric like almost like 20 minutes before he was going to get here. And I was like, dude, I'm like, I don't think we can do an episode tonight or go live the way that we intended. I wanted to hang out with everybody and talk about something really important and something that's really special to us and something that we need to talk about. Nothing that's pressing. There's nothing like, nothing bad is happening with the channels or anything. It was just, it was going to be a memorial episode for our grandmother. She passed away a couple weeks ago, and we wanted to just celebrate her life and just talk about her, so, but, we're not going to do that until we can actually like have a full episode and do our thing, so, but yeah. So I figured at the very least I'll hop on here for a little while. I'm not sure how long I'll be live, but I figured at the very least that like people can see an upload on here. Like, guys, we're here. We're still making stuff happen. We've gone through a lot of different changes recently as far as YouTube is concerned. For those of you that have seen, oh, Mom. So essentially, I couldn't even make a thumbnail for the podcast tonight. After Effects was messing up, and it kept telling me that my GPU was not working. So it was just kind of like, okay, well, I'm not going to stress about this. I'm just going to go live and just hang out with everybody. It's been a while since we've had a live on here and, been able to talk to you guys. So I want to make sure you guys understand, nope, we're still here. We're still doing stuff. It's just we've got stuff happening. So, yeah, it's just a lot of things have changed in a really good way. For instance, like at work, I have a lot more responsibility at work now. My job is changing up. I essentially am running the company's social media. So my brain has been just fried with running social media at work all day. I come home and I have to unwind and do my thing. It's one of the reasons why I got my bookshelf over here. We got more bookshelves out there with Crystal and I's books out on the living room. So I've just been trying to take care of my mental health, just take it easy and relax and do some stuff that's not social media whenever I come home. So hello, welcome. So yeah, it's been crazy. Then, obviously, like, grandma passed away. My boss that I have been under for almost like 10 years is no longer with the company. I just got back from a trip from Florida to go film NHRA stuff. There's just been a lot of stuff happening. It's a lot of good things have been happening, but I was really looking forward to tonight. I wanted to jump on and just do a normal podcast episode because it's been such a long time since we've done it, and my computer just decided to not cooperate. So here we are. So, but yeah, there's a part of me that feels guilty because I know that we have our members and you guys are. I mean, I know it's 99 cents a month, but it's just the fact that you guys have chosen to support us. We've had no members episodes that have been going up, and just my time in my mind has been in other places besides the Cavecast. Not to mention, the good side of stuff is that Eric and I have made the executive decision to just post our Detour stuff, because I don't even know how many of you guys even know that we even have a second channel, because that's something that we have promoted and put out there and done almost a year, of like trying to let people know it exists. And still to this day, people don't even know we have a podcast channel. Like, they're like, man, you guys should start a podcast. And it's like, we've had one for 5 years, so at least for the Detour, we finally just decided, you know what, we just need to post to our audience. There's going to be people that are going to be pissed about it. They're going to be like, why are you doing this and not doing reactions? And those people can fuck off. But the thing is that we're going to just post, our usual like vlog stuff and like my book reviews. I do like VHS vlogs and different things. We're putting all that on Riker. We've got a backlog of a lot of videos, so we're just going to just do our thing. So hate when technology doesn't cooperate. Me too. So it happens, Kyle. We understand, man. We're here for you all, no matter what you're all doing. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Let's see, take care of yourself first and the rest will fall into place. 100%, and it's like, again, like, it's, to be honest, like, I mean, life is good. I mean, there's really nothing bad happening. It's just navigating this YouTube shit, like just trying to figure out how we're going to do it and how it's all going to come together. And, I'm taking some new avenues in my personal life of like some creative stuff I've never tried before. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to like paint a picture of what's not really happening, but I'm writing again. Last night I actually had an epiphany and feel really, really good about actually writing fiction for a change. Before, it always felt like a struggle and I had to do it only when the iron was like aggressively red, blue hot, you know what I mean? And now I just feel like I can tell stories. So grammar is a hell of a thing. So, in fact, some people can think that this is boring or that it's stupid, but I love to learn. I love to look up things and learn things that either I didn't pay attention to in school or learn new tricks and things that I never did before. But I have my notes started here about grammar, about why you write what you write and how it all works. Like, commas used to trip me up all the time, and this page is an entire thing of notes of like showing like how to use commas and why you use them, because I thought I knew what I was doing and it turns out I did not. So I've been taking the past like couple of days and just learning. So Haley, what's up? Welcome. So I've been learning to write. Job has been nuts. Again, I've been essentially running. I never know when you use a comma. Yeah, that's the thing, man. Like I thought I knew, and it was like finding. I gotta find the gentleman's name. I actually want to share him at some point. If I don't know if like people actually want to watch him, but he teaches so well, and it's one of those that like Eric, if you I don't know if it's to this extent, but the one teacher you used to talk about that when he would be in class and he would say, oh, so and so was so angry he would grab his chair and he would slam it, like he was talking about history. That's a teacher that you remember those specific things about what they did because they made it entertaining, and that's what this particular that's one of the things that he makes it like worth it, you know what I mean? So no, I've not heard Prison of the Flesh. I'm actually not a Lorna Shore fan. So I liked reacting to them when we had an audience that would show up for them, but after like it just became such a battle, I'm like, nah, we got to move on. So, but yeah. You're loving the remote job so far. Nice. Okay, so Sativa, what is your remote job? What do you do? Yeah, Sarah, I'm sorry to be a letdown, but it's one of those, like, we talked about it, like, a little bit with our 21 Pilots thing, but there's a lot of music that's just been ruined for me. Like, it's just, the constant stuff of, like, people are like, you have to do this, you have to do this, you have to listen to this. Like, it's like, it's so special to me, and it's like, YouTube doesn't care. Like, it's like, we have tried so many things before, and it's just one of those that, like, it just leaves such a bad taste in your mouth. And it's one of the reasons why I got back into reading, because I had to change my personal life. I had to make some positive changes that I knew that I needed to refresh music again, where, like, I wasn't surrounded by it 24/7, you know what I mean? So it's one of the reasons why I've read a shitload of books. I think I've read 13 books this year. So let's see, hold on. You are doing tech support for TurboTax? God bless you. I could not imagine. So, let's see. Is there another live stream coming up on vacay and too much in my head? Kids, zoo, traffic, but back in the hotel now. Done now, and there is wine. Lori, if you are on vacation with children, that is not a vacation. That is a vacation for them. So, just do your thing and take your time. Just like, and as far as other live streams, hopefully we'll be back on normal live streams for a podcast next Wednesday. So we'll see. Let's see here. Eric, exactly. And it's Eric and I talked about this during the 21 Pilots podcast thing, where it was just like, it was eating away at my mental health so much, because it was like multiple different things. It was the fact of that it's like, we have things that we're excited about that we wanted to go through, that we were like, oh my God, our audience is going to love it. And barely 1,000 people show up in the first 8 hours. And some people can think that that's petty, but when you have 400,000 subscribers, you have to pull in a certain metric. Otherwise, YouTube will essentially tell you to get bent. They don't help. So it's that type of thing, So it's like Eric and I both have had to make very significant personal changes in our lives, do things to make things fun again. Because, again, we're never going to not be on YouTube. It's one of those that's like, no, like, we've got to find stuff to keep ourselves refreshed, and to find things to get excited about. So, but let's see, what did Schultz say? Cooked shrimp on the barbie tonight. Ooh. I do love me some shrimp. That's one of the things I want to get good at grilling is not just shrimp, but like really exotic foods, for instance, when I was in college, a friend of ours, actually his dad hunted big game, and we got to have bear meat for the first time. It was amazing. So let's see. Haley says, watching you guys have fun and enjoy what you're doing is rewarding to those of us that genuinely care about y'all anyways. YouTube is heartless. See, exactly. And that's the thing that's frustrating, is that we get messages all the time. Like, for instance, the 3 Days Grace song, Lifetime. I got borderline harassed by 2 or 3 people that were like, dude, this like my so-and-so like family member died and like Lifetime is what got me through it. You have to hear it, man. You have to. And it's like, number one, I'd already heard it, so like there was no point of us reacting to it on my end. But the thing is that it doesn't matter how emotionally attached you are to a song. I can guarantee you that the music is life-changing. It is incredible. There's that high you get when you show somebody something. It's deeply ingrained in us. It's so important. It's intense. But when it's not enough to make YouTube happy, it wouldn't matter even if we were doing a cooking channel. Like, if our thing was making specific types of tacos and burritos and people just didn't care about our combinations anymore, we'd have to switch to cakes. Like, it's literally how YouTube works. But people get really butthurt about it. They get really mad when we don't do what they want. But it's the same people that don't show up for what they claim that they want. Or like, it's like, it's even like having moments of, where someone will say like, yo, bro, I'm so late to the party. I didn't know you guys even uploaded this. Or it's like, yeah, like you're the one with people that asked for it, So it's why we do our podcast. It's why I'm doing book reviews. It's why Eric does his toasted reviews. It's why he does, because like since we've decided to put everything onto Riker as a mixed like junk drawer of stuff, I have had so much more peace. It's like, it doesn't feel like we're just fighting an uphill battle anymore. You know what I mean? So just guys, like check out our other stuff that we're doing on Riker. It's going to be on the same channel. We don't have to tell you to go to a different channel anymore. Everything is on there. You can check out the reactions that we're doing. You can see the vlogs that Eric posted. Eric actually just posted his ghost hunting thing he did with a group of friends over at the Mansfield Reformatory. It's on Riker, and it's a solid episode. And I'm not just saying that because I edited it. I almost directed it. I did not direct it. I edited it. But that's the thing, is like, it's such a great time, Let's see. Oh, Nightmare says, I made some mixed carne asada and pork cube taco. Pork cube tacos. Taco. I'm eating shrimp tacos right now. So, what's up, Chloe? Welcome. So, but, okay, let me ask you guys this, so extra content on Riker that is not reactions. We've got book reviews. We've got Shut Up and Eat It that'll be coming back whenever we were able to do it. So, let's see, hold on. This isn't a reaction. New comments on now non-reactions law. Oh no, you won't show up for a video like you already don't if it isn't a specific band. Eric, exactly. The same people that are mad about us doing different content on Riker are the same people that don't pay attention to the shit that we do anyway. So, but no, so like when you guys think of other content you'd want to see from us, like we've already got podcasts that happen over here on this channel whenever technology is doing what we need it to. But besides book reviews, vlogs, food shows, the VHS like home movie stuff I'm going to start posting, because I've got like 12 of them that are done. What are some other things that you guys want to see? What do you guys want to see on Riker? Yeah, hold on. Let's see here. Chloe says, hey, Riker Mom, we fell asleep on Eric's live earlier. Now we're on Kyle's. Always here to support the dudes. Thank you. Then let's see. Haley said, let's see. Oh, Green Screen. What's up, dude? Oh no, you don't want to hear me read Reddit stories? Then don't. It's like, they're not going to be there for it. Oh no. Anyway, my favorite thing was when somebody this past month, when we posted our 21 Pilots explanation video, mind you, on the Cavecast and on Riker, some guy was lighting us up because he said we were deleting comments, and he was really pissed. To which I said, what comments are being deleted? We haven't deleted anything on this. We try our best not to delete comments because comments are how we're pushed into the algorithm. And to which this guy said, nah, man, I left like 4 of them. And I'm like, oh, you mean over on the Cavecast? We posted it in 2 different places to get your guys' attention. He backpedaled like a motherfucker. So like, then we got people that were like, oh, you said you were going to boycott them on the live. And I'm like, yeah, because it got your fucking attention, didn't it? Yeah, it brought you in. But we did a podcast and had a full conversation and updated all of you. Now people listen to we backpedal because we did that. Like, we're never going to win. You can't win with people. It is what it is. So, Ganscreen, I am, all things considered, man, I'm doing good, man. I actually just finished up my second draft of the story that I'm writing. It's been a first draft for like almost like a year and a half or 2 years or whatever it's been. But I finally unlocked how to write. I know what I'm doing now, at least like from a beginner standpoint. I'm a novice, you know what I mean? But the thing is that I'm realizing that my vocabulary and grammar can get out of my way now. I can just do what I want to. You know what I mean? I've got a full a full list of short stories I want to write, and a really, really big story that I hope to write. So we will see. So let's see here. No, Haley, with some of the, I've not been able to watch all of the Reddit stuff, but the stuff that you guys talk about is incredible. So. Oh, Gans Green, yeah. Actually, you can find the first version of it, the first draft version of it, over on the Campfire. It's a story called The Devil's Triangle. It's about a real local legend that I fictionalized. That's probably the safest way that I can put it. But I went through it again because I want to be a good writer, and I was looking up ways to be a good writer, and it was, and Crystal's heard me talk about Stephen King so much, but it's one of those that Stephen King was asked that question. They said, what can I tell my students to be a good writer? And he said, read a lot of books. He's like, read a lot and write a lot. So that's what I've been trying to do. Not so much the writing aspects until like last night, but I've been reading tons of books. So let's see here. Half the time when they're doing the Reddit stories, I'm trying not to die laughing and wake my wife up. That happens to me at night, like whenever like they're like on weekends, like when I go to lay down, I'll be watching stuff on my phone before I go to bed, and I'm like half awake because I'm already like slipping into like the sleep, but Ordinary Sausage fucking slays me. If you guys have never watched Ordinary Sausage, he's a guy that turns sausages he makes sausages out of anything. So Gans, it's on YouTube and everything. I mean, it's technically paid because it's a monetized channel, but what I'm doing is really for myself. I won't lie, there is an avenue. Again, I don't want to say too much because I don't want to say things that say things that aren't going to happen or different things. But there's a possibility that like stories could go somewhere, not just mine, but Crystal's as well too. And we're talking about the possibility of what that could look like, and if it's possible. So I don't really foresee there being a life-changing thing, if I'm being honest. But it's one of those that, like, I would just love to know that I wrote something that was published. You know what I mean? Like, that'd be really cool. So, but we got to get there. You got to go through your 14 revisions. You have to do the entire process. You have to be patient. You have to listen to your editor. You have to do everything the way that you should, So... Let's see. Schultz says, I'm working on typing up all my poetry from the last 20 years. Everything I have is handwritten. I want to catalog them and release a poetry book one day. Steven, you should look into, oh God, what is it called? I believe it's a note-taking software called Obsidian, like the rock Obsidian. My buddy TJ showed it to me, and it's one of the best ways to organize your all of your notes. You can actually hyperlink your notes together and actually put links to websites inside of your notes. Like it can get really involved, but that might be a really good way for you to store your stuff. So yeah, Haley, that's true. He is going to be living with the nerd. Actually, Haley, how many books are you going to be bringing to Ohio? I'm kind of curious. Let's see. I wrote poems since 5th grade when I discovered Shel Silverstein. See, I'm not much of a poetry guy, but I feel like I should at least read some poetry to add poetry into my writing. You know what I mean? To like, take different things. So, how could I give you criticism whenever I do read it if you want it, of course? I mean, I'm always wanting criticism. I mean, I would say that the only way that it's like you're going to be able to get to it right now is just with the first draft version that's on the my scary narration channel. It's just called The Campfire. You can find if you go to our actual YouTube pages on Riker or on Cavecast, scroll down, you'll see the playlist that has my scary stories. So The Devil's Triangle is on there. I also wrote another story that's called I Ran Hell for a Day. And oh God, there's another one. Hell, or no, it was called, the third one's called The Afterlife is Alive. So, it will be good for him, very much. So, let's see. Oh, Kyle, I've been setting up my bookshelves for the background of Reddits. I'll send a pic when I finally have all my books on it. Yes, please. Yes, Crystal and I, we love seeing people's libraries. That's one of my favorite things ever. We have already said that for our forever home that we are going to specifically choose one of the rooms and go, this is our library. This is where it's going to be. So, yeah, Joe, if you got links, send them to me. My email is kylewright425@gmail.com, or you can email, or you can shoot me a message on Instagram at kylewright425. So yeah, Gans Green, anybody, whoever wants to look up anything that we've done, you can check it out on our link trees and stuff that we've got in our descriptions. And then if you want to get a hold of me, email me at kylewright425 at gmail.com or kylewright425 on Instagram. So. Here's the thing. You have to remember this, Haley. Eric's the minority because he's the only non-book nerd that we have. You know what I mean? So, but here's the thing too, is that it's like, I know Eric's talked about that he's wanted to read, you know, like that he's wanted to start it. But the thing is that I had to really, really dive deep and figure it out. You know what I mean? Like I had to find my way again. And that was after almost 20 years of not reading. To me, reading is a skill that you learn, you know, and it's one of those that you either have it or you don't, or you kind of find your way. So, I think it's one of those that reading is not for everybody, but when you do unlock it, that's when you realize that there's just so much cool shit waiting for you, you know. So, Eric is the rebel. He's the rebel of the family. He's the black sheep. I think he should wear that with a fucking badge of honor. What did Robin Williams say when someone said, it was on the movie Death to Smoochie, when he said, how does it feel being the most hated person in America? And he says, in a country full of Neanderthals, I consider it a fucking badge of honor. Yeah, Schultz, I mean, honestly, guys, it's one of those, I cannot guarantee that I'll read every single message that gets sent to me, but there are some times that, like, somebody will send me something, and it's like, they'll either send me music that they're working on, or they'll send me a story or different stuff, and it's like, no, I'll check it out. So, let's see. I mean, I can't say much. Audiobooks saved my life, not because I don't love physical books, but just limited time. I can listen in the car or shower wherever I have spare time. See, Haley, what I've done is I actually listen to my audiobooks while I'm reading. So that way, let's say that when I'm, you know, if I get home from work and I immediately dive into one, it's like, oh, I need to go do dishes, or I'm going to do this, or I, you know, do this, and this. I can still shut my book and listen to it as I go. So I do both. It's kind of a beautiful, like, you know, hybrid, if you will. So. Eric, you do your part. You do your thing. Eric is a mood. That's right. Yeah. I think the one thing that makes me think of Eric again is Death to Smoochie, when somebody said, somebody asked Robin Williams when they said, how do you feel when somebody said that you were mentally unstable? And his first reaction to it is, who the fuck said that? Oh, shit. Yeah, Haley, it's saved a lot of time for me, and I think it's one of the reasons why I've read through all the books that I have. In fact, actually, here, I'll show you guys this. Let's see, hold on. Schultz says, I thought of making audio recordings of me reading my poems and creating a somber acoustic sound for the background, really low for the time, so I'm not speaking. That's, for poetry, you can get really creative with that stuff. I think that you should. That could be a lot of fun. But, actually, I've only shown a few people this. Now I'd flip the camera around, but the thing is in the way. But from here, now a couple of these are DNF, and those are for different reasons. But this is how I actually mark my books. I put a green sticker on them, and I make an X on them whenever I finish them. It's a visual way for me to know what I've finished. But I know it's a little awkward here, guys, but let me do this. That's better. So there's all the books that I have read this year. Now, you'll notice that the ones that have an A, those are the ones that I listen to on audiobook. So we have The Long Walk, Looking for Alaska, and then Fault in Our Stars. Those I listened to a while ago. And Ghost Story, I DNF'd. I'm going to make a video about this. There is a video that's actually made about this. It's going to be coming out in a few weeks on Riker. Because I'm just going to go into full booktube. But Hank Green's books, these are good books. It's just, these are about social media, and I have no stamina for social media reading right now, so. Jiminator, dude, thank you so much for watching the Faith video. I appreciate that. That's awesome. And what's funny too is a lot of people they'll comment on our videos and they're like, Jesus loves you, you should know that. And it's like, we've done 3 podcasts on faith. Like, guys, like we grew up in church. We're very, very acquainted with the gospel, you know, so. Yeah, actually, so funnily enough, when I listened to It, so for anybody that's actually never seen the physical book of It before, I had to listen to it when I was working out or when I was doing dishes or anything else because the audiobook is 44 hours long. It's also a sweet ass cover. I love this. I love these hotter covers, how they have the Stephen King on it, you know, like that. But it is such a huge book. Under the Dome is bigger, but I love it. All right, Schultz, thanks for hanging out, man. Appreciate it. You take it easy. So, Schultz, never, ever, ever miss an opportunity to see your lady naked. Never, ever, ever. I will never keep you from that. You enjoy. Oh yeah, the PlayStation? Yeah. Let's see. I think this is actually an Amazon purchase. So, oh, actually, hold on. There's another pillow over here. This one Mom got me for Christmas. Look at this. It's an amp. These go to 11. Aren't those cute? It's kind of nice. It's got the. No, it's not Fender. What is that? Oh, it just says amp. So. Yep, Jesus and coffee, and nicotine once we were old enough. So. You need more dope pillows. I've got some. Well, no, I used to. The pillow covers got just worn. Or oh my God, worn. They were wear and tear after a while. What was it? It was Death Stranding. I had Death Stranding pillow covers. So yeah. Mom, raised on Jesus, Kyle, see your lady naked. I approve of the time. Oh man. No, I'm very, very happy to say that my lady spoils me in every single way. And say, find a woman that spoils you and spoil her. That's the way I look at it. So, And then I'm trying to think if there was. Oh, actually, for anyone that also has not seen the new book review videos, Mom got that for me for Christmas. That is just a bunch of Stephen King covers that are on a really big blanket. I want to get a Dean Koontz one and put it over there. So, because those are going to be the 2 writers I want to own the most of. I want to own all of Dean Koontz and Stephen King. And also, shout out to Joe from Rowan Hills PC, not just because he's a sponsor of ours, but he's also a good friend of ours. And he has 23, Mom, you're going to love this. He has 23 John Patterson novels he's going to send us. So, Chevy Dude, nah, man, you're good. Thanks for hanging. Glad you're here. Spiral. I've actually been really digging Ice Nine Kills. I've been on a kick of them ever since they released Twisting the Knife. So, Blake. So number one, family's doing good. We're doing awesome, man. You know, we've had some tough shit happen the past couple of weeks, but we're doing good. The Andrew members are not going to come back. That's something that was short-lived. It was living, doing its thing, and now it's moving on. So. Yeah, no, Gans Green, I agree. There were a lot of the Andrew members that I really loved, and quite honestly, too, it was one of those that, like, seeing the... oh, hi, baby.
Hi, I forgot.
Hey, you're allowed to come in. It's okay. Did you type it up good? Everything good?
Yeah, it's 504 words.
Ooh, nice. How many pages did it turn into on Microsoft?
Exactly 2 pages.
Exactly. Okay, cool.
Almost 3, but exactly 2.
Awesome. That's good.
Sure.
You feeling good?
I don't know.
No, you wrote?
It's out there.
That's right. It is. Did you send it off to Keith?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm excited to see what he says. So she's writing, and so am I. We're both writing shit.
No, I don't know. It may never get past that.
Let's see. Hold on. Mom just said, "I hear my crystal."
Hi, Mom.
Favorite video game of all time has got to be Doom Eternal, the top one, just for gameplay. But best video game of like story-wise, Last of Us. So, but I'm good. I might put a little vodka in this, but besides that, it'll be all right. So,
You want me to put vodka in it?
Will you?
Yes.
That'd be great. It's like a shot if you just put that in there.
Just one shot.
Yeah, just a shot. Thank you, baby. Yes, mine. Let's see. Oh, Sativa says hello too. I don't know if you can hear her, but she said hello. So I remember one of them just left absolutely mortified and speechless. Yes, that was one. I can't remember exactly what it was. Eric will correct me or will know exactly what it is. But yeah, there was just one of them that just left me like completely lost. So Doom Eternal is so insanely peak. It is. And look, I've also got a lot of love for Doom the Dark Ages, and I've been playing that one a lot more recently just because they finally fixed the bug that I was running into. I could not finish arenas in the Dark Ages because the last like big demon would just go into a glory kill stance and freeze, and I couldn't kill it no matter what, no matter how much DPS I was pumping out. So, but they fixed it. So I'm going through the game again on Nightmare. So. Yeah, Haley, we are very excited to have you in town. I know Crystal and I are going to take a trip over to Barnes and Noble for her birthday. I'm going to take her out to Swenson's. I don't know if we'll like see a movie or anything that night, but for sure we're probably just going to spend the day at Barnes and Noble. I told her, I'm like, we're going to go the bookstore. You get whatever you want. It's your birthday. So I recently got that Anthropology set, so now I have all the games except Dark Ages, and I have a little middle of BFG 9000. Hell yeah! I actually, Gantz Green, I don't know if you saw this, but somebody actually did 3D print a full, like, life size, like what it would be the size of the BFG. It's fucking insane, so. Jiminator, I have so much bad history with Cyberpunk, I don't want to touch it. It's such a vast game, so. Thank you, baby.
I gave you a Scottish shot.
Ooh, what's a Scottish shot? Is it extra? Woo! Now that is a Dr. Pepper. Thank you, baby. Oh my god. Yeah, no, Gantz Green, seriously, look at it. I can't remember if I found it on Reddit or whatever, but if I find it later on, I'll throw it on the Discord. So, which if you guys are not on our Discord, make sure you join it. So,
Good.
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good. You make me a drinky. That's great.
I make you food too.
I know, it's wonderful.
I didn't tonight. We ordered pizza.
You're damn right we ordered pizza because it was simple. So, Blake, no, I played a little bit of Assassin's Creed, but I never had like a major hard-on for it. I know some people are like super into that game, but I'm not a part of it. So, yeah.
I'll leave you. I'm a distraction.
Very good. Let's see if we can lay down. Yeah, comfy. Yeah. Okay. Do what you need to. I love you.
Perfect.
She's mine.
You're perfect.
Eric just said Cyberpunk was the best, worst $70 I ever spent and then returned. You're damn right. Yeah, Cyberpunk was just one of those games that it was just like it should have been the best thing in the world. It should have been like the top tier best thing ever. But like especially like having Keanu Reeves be a part of it and everything. Like it was just like that game had everything going for it, and they just didn't take their time. They didn't make sure that it was good, you know. So that's why like people can give shit to Naughty Dog all they want, and it's okay to be wrong. But it's in the same hand, it's like, dude, like they don't bullshit us. If a game's not ready, they don't release it. They don't say, hey, no, we're not doing it, or sorry, they don't say, hey, we're gonna give it to you anyway or whatever. They're like, no, we're not doing it. We're not gonna give you guys an unfinished game. So yeah, the life-size Praetor suit. Yeah, guys, if you've never seen what the Praetor suit looks like from Dark Ages, you should look it up. It's fucking awesome. So oh, Blake, there's so many that I wish we would have reacted to. Like, even going way back to, like, the very beginning, like, I was so excited to go through Whit Lowry with you guys because we had just come off of our connection with our audience with NF, and it was like, hey, we found another kind of, like, NF thing, and just nobody gave a shit. Nobody showed up. So it was like, all right, I guess we're just not going to do it. So the one that I basically said fuck you to everybody and did it on my own was I just listened to Dance Gavin Dance because I was there was so much bullshit that was around that when we were trying to react to it, and it was just so unfair. So there's a lot of stuff that like we can't react to now because I got tired of waiting. Because that's the one thing people don't tell you about running a reaction channel, is that you can't listen to anything on your own anymore. Nothing. Until you get to the point that you are where we're at, where it's like we're just so mentally drained and destroyed by everything that it's like I don't care anymore. So let's see, ADTR is what they remember is like that's a band that you have such an extensive catalog that you can go through with their stuff. It is mind-bendingly good, you know. Hey, there's my girl. I mean, she was here, but now she's there, so. But yeah, it's just, I can't remember what the hell I was even saying, so. Yeah, Eric, I don't even, like, there's just, like, when someone's like, hey, man, I want to show you this, I'm like, no, I don't want to. Like, no, it's like, there's been so much of my personal life that YouTube has destroyed that I've enjoyed. Like, it's that thing where it's like, no, like when Eric at one point was like, dude, we should react to movies. I'm like, no, fuck off, I'm not doing that. Like, it's because it's like I refuse to let the internet take another thing away from me that I have to do in front of them. You know, it's like, you know, it's one of the reasons why I don't want to be a streamer, because I refuse to live on the internet. That's not what my life was made for. I'm made to make art and do other things. You know what I mean? Like, not try to keep up with that of chasing that dragon every single day. Like, because that's, again, some people find a good groove like Eric has. Like, he's found his, you know, fan base and different things that happen with it. But there are some people that stream every day and they get like one viewer. And they just think that if they're online for 13 hours that someone's going to show up just because they're live. And it's like, nah, bro, you gotta find something to do. You gotta do some good. You gotta do something better, you know? So yeah, no, with Haley and Chris both. I mean, that's the thing, is that that is the one thing that's extremely frustrating, because there used to be a time when like I lived to eat and breathe music all the time, you know? So what, Eric, that is true. You do have the time for it. And but it's even, the thing is that even if I was full time, I wouldn't touch streaming with a 10-foot pole. Like, I would stream and do some cool like radio show stuff that are very specific, because I've always said that if everything else in my life fell apart, like career wise, that I would love to have a radio show at like 2 a.m. You know, like a radio show that nobody listens to. I can play whatever I want. I'll entertain the truck drivers and this and have the big studio and do my thing, you know. But other than that, it's like, no, man, like I have a life. I got shit to do, you know. Like I want to write. I want to play video games. I want to, you know, sit in my underwear and do nothing. You know what I mean? Like, it's like I want the privileges that I've been given and not fill them with time just because I have to fill it. So yes, Eric, I thought about doing it on the Detour, but apparently it's like, no, like maybe it'll work better on Riker. Is that I want to do a live radio thing eventually. So see, please don't take offense to this, but there's no show or movie that's really worth a damn anymore. Every show and movie that gets made or has been made recently felt rushed. I agree with that to an extent, but what that would make me hearing that statement makes me think that you've not seen Sinners, because if you did, I think you would have a different opinion. So yeah, I mean, honestly, like Eric, like what I thought about doing is like if we could set up to like do a 24-hour stream, but it's one of those that like all we have to do is leave open a computer and it just loops the music I've made, where it's like it's just a place where people can hang out. You know what I mean? Like do stuff like that, but also like take the podcast in a way and transition it to Riker for those live radio shows where maybe we have somebody that's on. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I'm kind of throwing stuff out there that I don't know what it is, you know, but I don't know like how it would go, but I think that with the technology that we have, we clearly have the ability to make stuff happen if I can get this shit fixed. But yeah, because Eric, I don't know if you were here for it when I explained it. Web browsing works. I can open Microsoft Word, thankfully, because my story stuff's all good. After Effects, just GPU stuff isn't working, so I couldn't even make a thumbnail for anything. So I was not about to try to open OBS and try to stream and record at the same time so I know what's going on. So yeah, no, we'll get you talk about that for sure. So Fiji made you extra mad today. Okay. Tom Sinners is honestly one of the best vampire movies that's just ever been made, period. Hands down. I will fight anybody on that. Like, it's, if somebody tried to tell me that it wasn't a competent vampire film, then I would seriously laugh in their face. Like, it's like they're like, no, like you're legit being stupid. Like, you're being stupid on purpose. So see, I didn't know they were making a Peaky Blinders movie, so I'm not like really big into the show, like, because I've just not watched it. But I know Chris loves it. I know that it's a highly revered show. Like, you know, Cillian Murphy's incredible. You know, so. Mom, you're watching Nefarious. Oh, that's with what's his name? He plays the. I know that's really specific. What's his name? It's the guy. You know, so. It's about the guy that's on death row that's possessed. Well, we don't know if he's possessed, so that's actually got a really good ending. That was it's kind of predictable in some ways, but it's also like, okay, I see, you know. Yeah, Nefarious. Yep, it's actually on YouTube and it's free. That's one of the beautiful things about Christian movies is that people don't give a shit, so you can watch them for free, you know. So save your soul and your wallet. So I gotta put this back. So for anybody that didn't see this, that's the Stephen King's It cover. I love that so much. So I'm actually gonna put this on my TBR for next year. That's what I'm gonna read. Because I try to do like 2 or 3 like big books in a year. Because I've also got I've got the uncut version of The Stand. I mean, technically, Chris and I both we both like read each other's books and stuff. But all right, dude, have fun editing. Do your thing. Relax. Enjoy. Automatically go to possession. Chris just got told after spending 3 months building a website for them that the entire company is moving to a new internet software, so it's basically rendered my work useless. Oh, get fucked. No. See, that's... Oh, God, that pisses me off so much. Oh, that makes me angry. You keep trying to say something, but I keep getting filtered? What's maybe just, like, you know, don't, you know, do the thing. Now, depending on what you're trying to say, it's probably filtered for good reason, and I don't want to say what it is because it would expose a certain thing, so. Yeah, no, Haley, I would, no, it'd be one of those that's like, nah, man, we're strictly business from now on. Like, you know, any jokes or anything we used to have as coworkers or as a boss or whatever, no, it's done. It's over. No. I will collect my paycheck and go the fuck home, you know, so. Actually, guys, I've not seen Spunky in a while, but for anyone that doesn't know, this skull right here, Spunky actually got that for me, so. No, it's talking about the whole reacting and trying not to spoil yourself stuff about that. Oh, I don't know. Who knows? Mom has not seen any filtered comments? Okay, well, yeah, mods would know. Mods and mom would know because mom is a mod, so. All right, guys, we got about 10 more minutes. Unless if we're having a good time, if we just get lost in conversation, we'll see what happens. So, oh, hold on. Set this down. Ozzy, come on. Come on. Come here, sweet boy. Say hello to the people. Everybody, this is Ozzy. He is our delightful gray bunny. He's our boy. Let's see here. Say hello to the people. Say hello. You don't know what's going on, huh? Yep, he's the great bunny. He's a boy. I love you. What you do? No, you want the hair tie. You're not gonna get it. Yep, that's one of our 3 boys. No, this is mine. You do not get to have it. Grandma loves you. But you spoke of people not showing up for reactions. Do you consider shutting down the channel if that ever became a problem? Blake, that's been a problem for 3 years. Like, if I could have had it my way, I would have shut down Riker a long time ago because of performance things, of when things dipped so bad. But that's the thing is, like, it wouldn't fix the problem of having everything else that's going on. Like, I have a very tumultuous relationship with Riker, if I'm being honest, you know, and it's one of those that like I've had so many times that it's like, dude, like, I don't get why we're still doing this, but then something drops and we hit that magic again and we have that amazing moment, and then I remember why we started doing it, you know. But the problem is that reacting is such a selfish market, you know. It's really difficult. Like, some people just look at it like, all you're doing is listening to music, just get over it and do it. And it's like, not until you've done what we do and dealt with every single ounce of bullshit that we were told that would never happen, that we are still ridiculed about, that is claimed to never happen, but it keeps happening. Like, when people are like, nah, man, it's like, you don't gotta do anything with Ren's videos. He loves reactors. It's like, cool. Why do we keep getting claimed? Like, you know, it's like you gotta do Eminence, like they're awesome. It's like, we can't, they block us. No, they don't. It's like, yes, they do. We get blocked every time we do them. Like Melanie Martinez, Benson Boone. Oh God, there's so many of these instances where you just like, where you realize where it's like, oh my God, like this is an uphill battle every time. And also, we don't get paid on 70 to 80% of the videos that we post. Like, guys, Eric and I are not rich. We are not rich at all. So like, it's the fact that like, we literally do this because we love it. We do it because we want to do it. And it's also because this is Eric's full-time job, you know? So it's like, we have to make decisions to make sure things are sustainable. You know what I mean? So seems like it can be really annoying not to spoil yourself on songs because of the internet. Yeah. I don't know. Eric has 9. Eric has 9 fireplaces. We're rich in other ways. You're damn right that we are. It's like, trust me, it's one of those, like, is the harsh feelings I've had for Riker, I will have and won't have, all those things, you know, compared to everything else. I can honestly say it's like, no, man, I got the girl. I got the best thing in my life. I have studios. I can make whatever I want in. I have the freedom to do the things that I love. I have a woman that loves me, a God that loves me, and a job that needs me. Things are good. You know what I mean? So it's fucking awesome. I'm glad you guys are still going, brother. You guys are awesome, and I can't begin to imagine what you guys go through. Your channel is awesome. You two are awesome. Well, thanks, Blake. I appreciate it, man. It's the consistent thing that we run into is when someone says, like, when we're like, they're saying like, yo, man, you got to do Citizen Soldier. You have to do it. And it's like, we can't. Citizen Soldier is literally the worst performing reaction we have ever done in the history of Riker. We got 100 views in 6 hours, and we had 300,000 subs. Why would we do more? It's killing our channel, you know. And when people come in with an attitude and they're just like, it's like, man, it's like, you guys are fucking pathetic. You won't do this, and this. And it's like, guys, we had to stop because YouTube grades us on how views perform in the first 8 hours. It literally is killing our channel. Like, we uploaded a video every single day for 2 years straight. 2 years straight. You know what the main consensus we got from our audience was? Yo, man, I thought you guys quit reacting. Where you been? It didn't matter. It literally did not fucking matter how much we posted. So that's when we realized we're working too hard. We got to have fun. We can't stress about it. We can't do that. You know what I mean? But when we tell people that, and because they come in with an attitude, we give them receipts for what we're talking about. And after they've had an attitude, do you know what all their responses are? Oh, I didn't know that. Like, this is what we're up against, guys. Like, there's even, like, when we try to explain and even show people our YouTube studio and what happens to us whenever we don't meet the mark that YouTube wants, the response that we got from someone very specific, and this trailed over into other people's feelings, was that they said, look, I know you're just trying to survive and make this work on YouTube, but I really don't want to fucking hear it. Just make videos and shut up. Like, how would you feel if that was the consistent messages and comments that you got when you're already struggle busing to make YouTube work, when people claim that they want something and don't show up for it? It's why I started reading books, guys. It's why I got into other creative things. It's why Eric and I are doing what we're doing on Riker. It's why we're doing other videos. It's why we enjoy doing what we do now, because we had to change. We had to make things change. We had to make changes for ourselves to make sure that our mental health was good. So. Well, it's like, and that's the thing, is that it's when we do explain, we're assholes, and then when we don't explain, we're assholes, so we can't win. You know what I mean? So then they would never get a fucking job ever again. Those dumb. You know, that's the thing, guys. It's like it's the path that we've taken on YouTube is so unique. You know, and it's like, do not paint the frustration of my tone or different things that YouTube isn't worth it. Guys, YouTube is so worth it. There's so many cool things that happen on here. Like the fact that I can jump onto Reaction Therapy whenever he goes live, and Tom knows me by name. He knows what Eric and I do. He loves the stuff that we make. You know, my God, fucking Rage. You know, like getting connected with him and finding him because of Sleep Token, and now he's like one of our like really amazing friends that we've had the pleasure of knowing. You know, like guys, like there's the videos and the content and stuff to me is like in third place of the good things that happen on YouTube. We have met incredible people. Eric and I both met our significant others through YouTube. We've met some of the best friends we've ever had through YouTube. We've been encouraged by people that we never would have met before if we hadn't posted videos. You know, especially when someone tells you that, you know, they lost their brother this past year in a car crash, and watching Eric and I is how they feel like that he's still here. Like, you can't replicate that stuff. That stuff is huge. That stuff is deep. It's amazing, you know? Yeah, Kyle prevents you from going scorched earth. We have balance. And this is the thing, is that, and this is what Crystal and I talk about, is that it's the fact that it's like, no, like on the days that I feel like the world is ending, she reminds me that it isn't, and I do the same thing for her, you know? Yeah. And Ryan's here. What's up? Welcome. I'm catching up on messages here. The chat's coming through. And that's, again, it's one of those, like, the content we make is fun. You know, it's this, it's that, but it's like, no, like, I love the people more. You know what I mean? Then be an asshole about it, brother. If you love what you do and people decide to criticize you for it, then be an asshole. Your channel, your genuine humanity is what keeps coming back. See, that's the thing, is that, like, I don't even have to try to be an asshole for people to call me one, you know, but so it's one of those, like, I remember actually vocalizing this to someone at one point, like in my personal life. I remember saying, dude, you better hope to God I don't ever actually try to piss you off, because apparently that happens on a norm anyway, you know what I mean? YouTube is exactly like that. They're like a toxic ex-girlfriend a lot of times, with like all the negative comments and stuff. The negative side of YouTube, I mean, you know, but in the same hand is that the good side of it, my God, there's just no comparison. There really isn't, you know, and it's like when someone truly gets what you're going through, when someone truly understands what it's like, and, you know, connects with the music or with the conversations and different things we've had, is just wonderful, you know. But I approach things the way that I approach them, you know. I love making things. I love making art. I love geeking out about art. I love having the freedom to enjoy art. I love every aspect of it. So we're gonna get along just fine. No, it's just cool, man. 'Cause it's like, again, like I'll never have, you know, an opportunity to meet every single person that I come in contact with on here. But the thing is that this, like, we get to interact like this, you know what I mean? And that's what's awesome, you know. So I'm usually on your brother's streams in the morning, so I thought I'd come over here for a change. Love your talks about books and music and faith. Dude, Ryan, thank you so very much. Actually, I'm curious, before we officially sign off here, is that as far as the podcast is concerned, what's your guys' favorite podcast we've done so far? I know it's Rylan just said faith and about books and music and everything, but what's your guys' favorite podcast we've done? Grant's Green, it might just be time to move on from the message and just do something else. So it's otherwise you're just gonna drive yourself nuts. So yeah, but I'm curious, what are some of your favorite podcasts we've ever done? That is, in fact, a Scottish made drink right there. I got me a beautiful Scottish lass. Mm-hmm. Still, because I think one of my favorite podcasts we've ever done was when we got to hang out with the Merkins. Yeah. Yeah, seriously. Yeah, drink after work is sometimes the best medicine you can ever have, you know. With your mom, serious anything with mom? Yeah, yeah. Ask mom anything. I love doing those. Having mom on, especially now, like, well, assuming that if my computer fucking works, but like when we can do live podcasts, I love doing live Q and A's, you know. So, oh, the Infinite Library. Okay, well that's those are Detour and Riker videos. I'm more so talking about like the Cave Cast. So I'm happy you watched that one. That's awesome. But as far as like our podcast episodes, like what are some of the episodes you guys have enjoyed? So. You sent me a link on Insta. Sweet. Awesome. Yeah. Let's see. Went down a Star Wars rabbit hole and it spiraled into talking about movies and shows. Yeah. That's the best. Late night conversations. You know, it's like some of my favorite things. No, that wasn't on the podcast. That's on the Detour and on Riker. The Cape Cast is the purple icon. So, yeah. Think of like the podcast is more so like Joe Rogan. It has that kind of thing. So, oh yeah, no, you were listening on YouTube. That one's the Infinite Library is on only on YouTube. So, that episode was a lot of fun to make. I love making those book reviews. So, I still got to make my review of Tommyknockers and Blake Crouch's Recursion. So, the Sleep Token one was great. Yeah. Yeah, that was the fact that we did 5 podcasts on Sleep Token alone, and you know, and one of them was just on Caramel. Like that was so wonderful. So, what the hell are you doing? Cat's losing his mind. Yeah, the AMAs and the question ones. Yeah. Yeah, it's especially too like I've got some different friends of mine that I want to talk to. I really hope I can get a hold of my friend Christina again because she's been doing more voice work. She actually was an interview that we did. Oh God, it was probably like 2 years ago. But she was a budding voice actress at that time, and now she's more established. You know, so it's like getting to see where she's at, but also too. Crystal's cousin actually is a voice actress as well too. Like getting to talk to that side of things are. You know, it's like that's something that's so fascinating to me. So, oh, Blake, I nerd out all the time about Stephen King. I fucking love his books. I love his thoughts on writing. I love his book on writing. I love watching him talk with his kids because both of his kids are writers. Even his wife is a writer. So the only one that's not a writer in his family is his daughter, who's a minister. So, let's see. You like answering the questions on the podcast from Nightmare? Hell yeah. I kind of came up with my own theories about their songs and where Vessel is in the albums. Yeah, we've done too. You know, and my thoughts have changed on some things too. You know, not enough to warrant like a full podcast episode again, but like there's, you know, I think that the theory of Sleep Token and things like it evolves. You know what I mean? So. Just in pet random bangs, the sound you just know you're supposed to have concern over, but after a while you just sigh. What's like what Crystal was saying was that the 2 boys are downstairs, so Ozzy's up here just losing his mind. How much vodka is in that? So, I think you guys are really my favorite reactors. Personally, Riker Oda is the reason I got into most of the bands I like now, like Sleep Token, President, and even got me into songs from Set It Off. That's great. Like that's what one of the things we love to read is when someone says, "Yo, dude, I came here for Falling in Reverse, but I stayed for Sleep Token. Yo, man, I came here for NF, but I stayed for 21 Pilots or like whatever else." I mean, like it's just cool, you know. So. No, I did not make a really hard Dr. Pepper. My Scottish beauty made me a really, really hard Dr. Pepper. So, that's how that is. So, All right, let's go ahead and do this, guys. Let's see, we got about 5 more. What's up? What's up?
Why are you in here about the special sunshine?
I don't know what the hell he was playing with, but he pinballed down that entire hallway.
Oh, I heard him.
Oh, you heard it? Yeah. So. Oh, Blake, we talked about that. Movies are great now. I think that there's a lot of ones there's such garbage, but there's so many good ones that people don't talk about. Like it's when you talk about someone's like, oh my god, horror sucks. I'm like, have you seen Barbarian? Have you seen Sinners? Have you watched? Oh god, what was I'm gonna blank out on it, but I know like there's tons of good ones that are being made. Hell, even like the book I'm reading right now, Project Hail Mary, like that book or that movie comes out in the next like day or two, and the book is phenomenal. I'm about halfway through it. Like if it's anything like the movie, I'm gonna sob like a baby when we see it. So it's gonna be incredible.
I'm excited for that one.
Are you gonna sit with me?
Yes.
God bless you.
Off camera, but yes.
You experienced almost all the Sleep Token songs on Riker Road. Yo, Tom Estrada, you got to get yourself a Dr. Pepper. 23 essential flavors, so. Take Back to Eden tends to be the main catalyst for how people find us. That's like one of our most viewed Sleep Token videos, so.
You guys did the summoning first, though.
We did, but it's Take Back to Eden was kind of like more of the aha moment.
No, it was.
Yeah, so but yeah, I regret that
I've
reaction so much.
1,000 times.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I watched you before I talked to you.
And you're here now. I used to bleed Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper is the shit. We keep Dr. Pepper here.
We do. And what's the type of Sprite that you buy? It's
chili lime.
Chili lime. Ooh, yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one.
It just hits. And don't ask how much vodka I put in there because I didn't measure it.
You just poured.
I only measure when I bake things.
All right, guys, we'll do this rapid fire questions.
May I ask a girl a question? Yeah, go for it. Blake, what's your question?
See, here's the thing: is that when someone asks me, they say, "Hey, man, can I ask you a question?" What they want to know is, "Can I ask you 2 questions?" I'm wearing a hoodie that says my blood type is Dr. Pepper.
That's really funny.
But yes, rapid fire questions, guys. Let's go ahead and just rattle them off. Make it happen.
Who's the biggest nerd between me and Kyle?
We both have our own things. Like you nerd out about like history. Like you have that thing. We both nerd out about books and movies.
Literature.
Yeah.
Culture.
Yeah, culture. We talk about we don't nerd out about it, but obviously we talk extensively about politics on our own.
Politics, religion.
Like behind closed doors and stuff.
You're Protestant, I'm Catholic, but I'm
you're Catholic light. In a way. That takes too much to explain, but yeah, so top 3 Sleep Token songs. Fall for Me, Caramel and Higher. No, Give. Sorry, Give. Not Higher. Give.
That's 2.
No, I said Fall for Me, Caramel, and then Give. That's 3.
I don't like Give.
Oh, really? That's unfortunate.
Oh, favorite dinosaur. Oh, science. I'm a science nerd too.
Yeah, but you will never find someone on this planet that loves dinosaurs more than her, ever. Period. So.
Velociraptor, hands down. What's yours?
Oh, Velociraptor too. Yeah. But, it's close seconds, obviously, Tyrannosaurus Rex. But it's like no Velociraptor. Because I think it comes down to who would you be more terrified to run from? It's like I'd rather run from a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
I know. I want to pet everything.
Well, right, but it's like, but no, it's that thing where it's like no, it's like if you get into a house and hide in the basement, a Tyrannosaurus Rex is not going to get to you. If you hide in the basement of a house, a Velociraptor will open doors till it finds you. So it's like that's terrifying. So.
It's great.
Oh, Carnotaurus here. Okay.
Oh, those are awesome.
I say keep the questions coming, guys. This is fun.
I'm gonna die petting something I shouldn't. Favorite car?
The Impala from Supernatural because it's the only car that I know about. So.
What would you do if someone touched baby?
I'd kill them. I'd kill them all. Let's see. Favorite books you both have read in the last year? Fuck. My favorite books so far. Damn. I'm trying to think. Hidden Pictures is up there, but that's only because it was so unique. Probably A Short Stay in Hell. Yeah.
I edit books.
So you read for a job.
I read as part of a job, like a side job. So.
Scariest movie that still scares me to this day. Well, scares us to this day. Insidious still is one that just like it makes my skin crawl. So. I'll say what movie would you say scares you?
It didn't scare me, it upset me, the sadness.
Oh god, yeah, don't guys, the sadness is that's a trigger warning full movie. Do not watch it unless if you are cool with a lot of shit.
I watch horror movies that you would never like. I watch horror movies and go to sleep just fine afterwards to things that you would watch and stay up all night for.
Yeah. Oh, Mom said hers would be Jeepers Creepers. See, a lot of people give that movie shit because of Victor Salva, but that movie is so much bigger than Victor Salva.
Favorite horror movie villain? Viruses.
Viruses?
Viruses.
Oh, like zombies and like different stuff?
Yeah, like the rage virus.
Oh,
or,
sure, yeah.
You know, they're so small. Like, how do you fight them?
So if we're going horror, I would have to say, as far as a villain is concerned, shit. I mean, cause I'm so used to like action adventure and like Marvel and different things, but not just because Mom said it, but no, the Creeper from Jeepers Creepers, he's terrifying. He is absolutely terrifying. He will not stop. So.
Haley, that's true.
The real monsters are human. That's right. Yeah.
Like Michael Myers, but.
Made SpongeBob SquarePants sponge out of water. Trust me, scariest shit ever.
Someone said, "Did you beat Dark Ages yet?"
I did. Yeah, I beat it. Oh god, I think it was shortly after it came out. So that was like end of last year or beginning of this year. So, but no, I'm going through it again on Nightmare because I played it on normal the last time. So.
No, Blake, he's fine.
Oh no, I'm good. Trust me.
No.
Bedtime is not murder time.
No.
It's not.
Not to mention, Kyle's not the one people should worry about.
No, this is guys. If you've never seen The Amazing Spider-Man, do yourself a favor and see it. But it's the moment when Peter Parker comes home with a right cross. You know, he has a black eye, and his uncle asks him, and he says, "All right, tell me." He's like, "How's the other guy look?" And he goes, "Come on, I know a right cross when I see one. Just answer me this: do I need to call someone's father or not?" And Peter's like, "No, it's nothing like that." To which Uncle Ben says, "Oh, that's fine. Thank God, because I'd suffer." Or what does he say? I pity the poor fool that would have to suffer your aunt's wrath. So, A Quiet Place to me it has elements of both. I think it's a thriller with horror moments. So. Oh my God, The Strangers. Okay, so fun story about The Strangers was that actually when Mom and Dad went to go visit Grandma Shirley when she was in the hospital, they left me alone, normal time, like different stuff, like the different things would be happening. But Mom was warning me. She said, make sure you have all the doors locked and everything because you've got to stop touching the chair. But no, she said, make sure you keep the doors locked. Like I'm like 11 at this time, right? She says, lock up the house, make sure everything is locked, make sure everything is good. Because there have been reports of people just going into people's houses and just walking around, right? And trying to do like, nefarious stuff. 3 years later, the Strangers came out. And it was based on actual events of stuff that was happening around us. So, it's crazy.
Oh yeah, Sinister was good.
Sinister is one of those movies that people don't really think of. No, Bagul is a good villain. Now that's good. That's the same guy that directed The Black Phone.
Black Phone 2 is terrible.
Again, Black Phone 2 had cool moments. Like the whole ice skating scene and like him like smashing his face into the ice and different things. Like they kind of like, they did like the grabber kind of turned almost into like Freddy. Like it was like he had like that dream kind of power. That was cool, but
blood and gore do nothing for me.
To me it's more so, it's not even just like the idea of like, oh, is it freaky? It's more so like, no, it was just cool looking. Like it was just like, it was so well done,
That's fair.
Trick or Treat's a movie that not enough people talk about.
I see it.
It's the anthology one. It's got the weird looking doll. Oh God, I think it's not, his name is not Billy. It's whatever his name is. So.
No. Probably.
Yeah, Blake Nails agrees. Yeah, Black Phone 2 let me down. Yeah. The thing is, it could have been great. It really could have been, but Sam, that's his name. Sam from yeah.
Drag Me to Hell is disturbing.
Drag Me to Hell actually terrified me because it actually had truly effective jump scares. So
Rec was really good.
Rec was actually one of the main things that connected you and I. So that was a good time. Yep.
I helped you watch it in
Yep.
the proper in
That was good.
Spanish.
So what's a game or movie you played or read or watched that you think was an amazing concept, but it just executed poorly? Oh God, there's so many. Like Prometheus. Prometheus could have been incredible. That's honestly like one of the best trailers that's just ever been invented or done, like just in general and in the history of film. But the movie just blew. It was like, no, it's got nothing to do with Alien. It's like, no, it's a fucking origin story for the Xenomorphs. So I put a fat list of horror movies in Rage's Discord back in October. That was my recommended list he asked for. Oh, sweet. Nice.
Oh, Haley, that's awesome. I watch horror movies and go to bed. Horror movies are like my thing. It's like a comfort thing.
It's your binky.
Sure.
It's like what does Titus say when he's like the C word? He's like since my divorce, that word has become my binky.
And again, I still understand why Americans have such a hard time with the C word, because in Scotland it's totally fine. Do you guys like American Psycho?
I like the performance that Christian Bale did. I think he acted his ass off. It's not a story that I want to be surrounded by.
I could not have cared less.
Yeah.
About him. He great acting. Could not have cared less. Loved what Ice Nine Kills did with it.
Yeah. What's one of the things too is that from what I've heard is that Ian Gubelli. Guys, if you're a big reader and if you don't know who Ian Gubelli is, he does like book reviews, but he also does book vlogs. He talked about books that he just could not finish, and American Psycho was one of them, and it wasn't because of the content. He's like, this book is so fucking boring. We didn't say fucking, but he's like, it's just yuppie Wall Street people.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I don't fucking care.
But the thing is, I get what the writer was doing is that he's like, there are people that are psychotic that are really like that.
Oh yeah.
But it's like, do you really want to read it though? You know, so like, I'll probably read it once.
What's the statistic that there are about at least 500 serial killers walking among us?
Oh, I mean, especially with how much you travel to, you've probably been around way more per quota than even I have.
Probably.
Yeah. So yeah. Let's see. What is one thing that most people around you do that ticks you off? For me, it's when they get you in trouble, then give a toothy grin to you. That shit irks me. Oh, so you're talking about like if like some like kid bullshit and everything. Honestly, what destroys me inside is like, for instance, like, you know, being at work or like when you're around people and you know that they're full of shit. And they're like talking and being like, oh my God, I so care about this person or that. And you're like, no, you're not. You're a fucking asshole. It's like, it just like eats away at you. You know, it's like, you're like, oh, I got to hear how this lie ends because this is not what happened. You know?
My face tells everything. I'm a terrible liar. But I can also curse in other languages and
you can, yeah.
shit, so I probably get away with a lot.
Let's see here. I don't do well with jump scares in movies, but I'll play Phasmophobia, figure that one out. I think that there's weird things about that in life. Like, you know, like some people are like, nah, man, like for instance, my Uncle Bill, he refuses to eat a fudgesicle or a ice creamsicle or creamsicle or whatever, or like any ice cream stuff on a stick.
Why?
He hates the sensation of it. He has to take it off and eat it with a spoon, but immediately after he'll chew on a toothpick. I don't get it. I love my Uncle Bill. He's incredible.
Haley and I have something in common. Haley and I both hate peanut butter and bananas.
Yeah. One thing I hate is when someone farts in closed spaces. I've ripped ass on an airplane before. I'm proud of it, so it is what it is. Sometimes you have to, so.
I don't bite my tongue about things, Blake. I just choose a language that I know no one around me understands and let loose, and it really comes in handy. So learn how to do that.
Could you stick that back in that empty space over there? I took it out to show them. Thank you, honey. Oh, let's see. Lori just says, PSA, the Oklahoma City Zoo is my least favorite I have been to ever. Fort Worth Zoo is so much better. I'd rather go to the Dallas Zoo. We're going to go to the Columbus Zoo this year.
We are.
Yep. So, yeah. That's my work is doing a big fun event for it. So, But the thing is, Lori, the fact that you guys are even on vacation and you're having a good time, the fact that you are there with kiddos, taking them to a zoo and doing everything, you are doing God's work. So I hope that you're able to find some rest and some good time while you're doing it. So, but all right.
Dutch oven. We don't do that.
Dutch oven. But all right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. I wanted to jump on tonight, go live, and let you guys know what happened. But in the same hand, is like, no, like, guys, we're still here, we're doing our thing. But if you guys have come over here from Riker, please, please, please watch the other stuff that we're posting that's not reactions. It's going to help us out so much to be able to make more content for you guys and to be able to expand everything and also just do some other fun stuff besides reacting, because reacting is only a sliver of what we do on YouTube. So please check those out. We got different uploads and stuff that are going to be coming out throughout the week. We'll let you guys know what that looks like once we figure out everything. So Eric just posted his Mansfield vlog today. And then I posted my review of A Short Stay in Hell last night. So we've got some new videos and new reactions are coming. So we love you guys. Thank you for hanging out, and we will see you guys next time.
Have a great night.
Adios.
Adios.